Hi, this is Patrick from Farnell Clark, and in normal times my department helps clients to make more money, but these are clearly far from normal times, so we are actually helping clients to plan for survival through this crisis. The crisis has been compared to wartime, where lots of businesses already are battling for survival. And a large part of surviving is planning. That's why we're offering free access to cash flow planning software, which hooks up to your Zero data, and a free session with me to get you set up so that you can start making your forecasts. That will enable you to plan through the crisis, so you'll gain clarity and confidence about where you're headed, how your cash will last. It's also going to be very useful for if you're going to go for a loan for a bank, then they're going to ask for forecasts anyway, so you'll be ready for that. So we're happy to provide help now during the crisis for free. So let me show you how a session like that with me will work.
So this is the software we're using. It's called Float. We'll give you free access to this, and then during the session we will go in here and we'll see all the data that's come through from Zero in the past data. This is demo data from just some random stuff. That's why it's in dollars. Yours will be in pounds. And you can see your starting balance. Anything that needs to be reconciled, it's important that your bookkeeping is up to date to make this program work properly. And then we'll just start building out your forecast by putting in figures. I've deliberately started out with not much in here. This is an incomplete forecast, so the sales are just what's in Zero and when they're scheduled to be paid. Some of them are a bit late, out to May. There's no actual sales really put in there. There's a bit of wages going on here. Your data will have past data in here. This is just because the demo data is incomplete. There's a few repeating invoices in here. If there's anything repeating in Zero, it'll show up. Other than that, we'll just build them out. Usually first stop though is to trim down what's actually in Zero, such as your invoices that you've sent out. We can go down here and just change the expected payment dates. That's how this program works. It's all about the expected dates. That puts it forward in the cash flow. Similarly, with bills you're going to actually have to pay, you could just go in there and say, well, actually, this lot I'll be paying next week, and that's pushed it forward in your cash flow already. So it's a combination of stuff that's already in Zero and then items that we put in here. So if we say that you've got one bit of sales to come, so these are due to be paid to you, but you know that there's one more job that's not in Zero yet, which will be let's say you've had to close the business temporarily during this furlough period during the crisis, then so it would be final contract that's gone through, and you just say that you expect to be paid that at the end of April, and it's for £4,000, and that will place that one value there into April. So there's some money already come through. Budgets basically get overwritten by actuals as you go along, so you can't double up. It's never going to be both at the month end. It's just going to be what's the actuals go through. So that's it. We talk through that together, suggest how you make budgets, what you can put in, what you shouldn't put in, different ways of inputting. You can do it in the spreadsheet style. You can go and manage this. These are your these lines are from Zero, by the way. They're from your chart of accounts, so they're stuff from your profit and loss, but also from the balance sheet as well. For example, wages and salaries is the actual cash account where they're cashed from. The cash comes from. So you'll get more certainty, you get more confidence in your position, how long your cash is going to last, and also if you go for a loan with a bank, then you will be able to produce a cash flow forecast that will show the table, like down here. Table, I mean what you put into it, and it will show the graph. So visually you can see when you will run out of money and why you need that loan. So get in contact with me. It's patrick@farnellclark.co.uk, and or on our website you can get through to me and book in a call, and we'll get you sorted out.